The RNG of 8 from Boombots. No, we were already dead at the point. Basically, we lost because of that opener. That was a really strong opener. Not too much you can do about that. Alright, Harrison's good. A lot of Rogue these days are playing really greedy. They're playing Assassin's Blades. And it always pains me when an Assassin's Blade is played and it's not immediately Harrisoned. Just like when a Doomhammer is played and it's not Harrison. It just like pains me so much. They shouldn't be able to get away with that. Although, granted, a lot of wars have cut Harrison. They've been playing stuff like either Lotheb or Nexus Sarad. Like some of the control wars have been playing Nexus Sarad. Some of the patron lists have been running Lotheb instead of Harrison. I think he's just playing Deadly to bait out the Harrison. We're not gonna Harrison that. We're gonna wait for the Assassin's Blade, or at least he needs to put a Tinker Oil on it. He doesn't run Corruption, he discovered it. Yeah, he didn't run Corruption there. Okay, so we just hit into Bash, play Emperor on turn 6. Turn 6 Emperor. Not the best Emperor hand. We don't have any of our expensive stuff.
This guy's toast.
I think I would just play Emperor on curve anyways. Emperor, because I want to save the Bash and Shield Slam combo. It's sort of like if imagine it if it was like Shield Block. You mean Dank Peddler? Clear armor pass, clear armor pass. You don't like Warrior? It's actually a lot better than one cost minions, some pretty good one cost spells depending on class. So is it class specific? I think it doesn't say like which class, it's just random, right? It's like completely random. All one cost cards are open for the Discover. I think that's the case. Baron Geddon. We have no other strong play here. This is a big threat. Also, some of the rogue lists have been playing Dr. Boom just to like shore up their control matchups. So they've been, some of them even play BGH. Like BGH, I think Just Saiyan plays BGH. I'm not sure if he plays Boom or not. Maybe not. Boom is still a little bit clunky. Alright, think Revenge. Do we need a Revenge? We can also just bash Shield Slam. I think I just bash Shield Slam, but I'm not sure what I bash. Because if I'm gonna Shield Slam, I can just bash Armor Up. So I can bash one of the dudes, I guess, and just Armor Up. Shield Slam this. I don't want to play this without the Battle Cry. It's not really useful. As a it's like 2/6 on board, doesn't really compete with much. Doesn't compete with Shredder, doesn't compete with like their, like all their minions have 3 health, at least. Alright, so he may be getting ready for a push here, for like a Tinker Oil push. Going YOLO here. Deathspite. I really need to activate this. I need this to be activated. So I think I do have to Harrison here, just for the card draw. And just, it looks like he's getting ready to YOLO, so like, he could have like some prep Tinker Flurry play in hand. But if he has to also additionally use 2 mana to hero power, then that'll help us. So I think we have to Harrison here, hopefully Dragon, and so we play Harrison into Guardian. Looks like it's not activated though. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, this is activated though. Alright, so we do this. Oh, it doesn't include spare parts. Yeah, it's just collectible cards, I guess. Yep. Now he has to like sprint. Rogue has to find some time to sprint. His hand is pretty low. He probably does have sprint in hand. It's bad if he has the prep to go with the sprint. But if he's not sprinting here, I guess he's probably sitting on double prep, or just he has preps in hand. So his hand is pretty dead. My read is that he has preps in hand but no sprint. Otherwise, he definitely should have sprinted that turn. He needs to refill his hand. I don't know if that's right, Tofu, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think he needs to sprint to refill the hand and just find enough burst to finish off. Because the longer he waits, the tank up is just going to take effect. Value Town Flurry. It was a good flurry, but he just didn't get the buff. If he had, if I didn't disable the weapon first with Harrison, then it's possible he would have been able to get the Tinker oil as well, like the Tinker on the minion. Alright, cool. So we're stabilizing. We are stabilizing. I don't want to take any more damage though. Yeah, this matchup puts Rogue very much on the clock. If he's not able to sustain pressure with the minions, he will lose. Yep. What do you think about the list that don't run Shredder, by the way, Tofu? Like, I saw Justin, he cut Shredders. He just runs Double Teacher. He does run BGH and Double Healbot, though. Let's Revenge here. I find trading Maiden into that. I just win if I don't take damage. The Rogue already lost. If he's not threatening lethal on board already, by now he's lost. Yeah, I think he lost already. He also used up his South Sea deckhand, so that charging burst. Alright, so he does run Assassin's Blade. But he just didn't draw it early. But he only has one more like Tinker to buff it. Do I play Ysera over Tank Up? I don't know. I feel like if I don't play anything, I don't pressure him enough though. Like yeah, ideally I want to push this every turn. We're at 26 though. And I want to say BGH on the off chance that he does run Boom. Prep Sap. He may hold a weapon because he wants to get full value. He wants to get full value from the Tinker. So he wants it on every single charge of this Assassin's Blade. And I won't equip this weapon yet, because I may, like, if I need to trigger execute, one possibility is like Death Spite into replacing weapon into execute. Alright, good night, G Smith. Thanks for tuning in. I think Double Teacher's